we're back with another photo booth video. Okay, I figured this is maybe like the easiest way to do this because setting up a camera, doing all the editing, all these things is not within my bandwidth, and I need to respect that and kind of acknowledge that because I'm like, okay, I need to I need to position myself, I need to put makeup on, I need to do all this, perfect lighting, I need to do all these things. And I know I can't do it. So instead of giving myself unrealistic expectations, I'm going to set it up pretty low and then build my way up because it's progress over perfection. Hands down, with anything you work on doing, it's progress over perfection. And I think that's something that I have to continue to learn over and over again because I feel like I am just like, okay, it needs to be perfect, it needs to be all this, blah, blah, blah. But that's not how life is. Sometimes it's a little crazy. So, um, I do have a baby monitor, so that's why I'm over here um, doing this like that. So you might hear it in the background, but who cares? Like I said, we're gonna do super raw. But I wanted to, since we're on the topic of it being in the sense of like progress over perfection, I feel like that's something to kind of touch on because that's something that I've learned with content creation, but just anything. One thing that I was telling someone the other day, I was like, Pilates literally saved my life. And it's so weird to say that, like, just to say it in general. It's like, oh my gosh, this literally saved my life. But it did. And I have to think about it in that sense because it's progress over perfection. Gave myself that, if I told myself that you know, I don't know how to do this move, or I don't know if I can wake up that early to go to class and stuff, and I was always like second guessing myself, I would never go. And I look back at myself, I think I'm on my like 26th class or something like that. And from before, if I didn't go, I wouldn't know all these moves. I wouldn't know stretches. I wouldn't know all these things, and I've gotten a lot stronger. I'm not at my goal weight whatsoever, but I look back at how strong I am now and a little bit more flexible with mobility and stuff. And I feel like a lot of times, like, you're like, ah, oh, like that's so dumb, Pilates, whatever. But me, I would sit for hours. My hips were tight, my legs were tight, like my neck was so stiff, like, and I don't think people realize that moving around is king. It is the best thing you can do for yourself. And because I'm very much like, I work on a computer all day, I think a lot of the times it's like, okay, well, I'm okay, I can do this, a couple more hours. I can do this for a little bit longer, but like, it's okay to give yourself breaks, and it's okay to just like move around and do things that you love. And I think that's the one thing when it comes to just like working out or just anything in general. Like, you just have to make the first step. You have to just keep going, even on days that you don't want to show up for it. And like with content creation, like I love creating content, but I feel like I've lost the plot with everything, and I am just creating just to create, to say I did, instead of something that I actually like doing. And one of the things that I was like, I don't know what to create content on. I don't know, like my life is not this extraordinary thing. But I think when you just kind of sit back and are like, okay, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy Pilates. I enjoy trying new restaurants. I enjoy going paddleboarding. Like, that's enjoyable to me. And when I'm creating content for everyone else, I've lost the plot because it's just for me. But I don't know. Well, this is for me. If you're watching this, it's for me. And so I think a lot of it is just like, people have used that content creation thing as like, oh yeah, I'm here to get famous. And I think at first, yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to do. I was like, I want some free makeup, I want some free products, I want some PR. But as you kind of go through that lane of it, you kind of get lost into why you made it in the first place. And it's, for me, it's to be creative. I view this as a creative freedom of expression, and although I'm not doing fancy edits or anything, I also find this as a way of just expressing myself. I'm a very introverted person. And so, me coming online, going on social media, this is my way of kind of showing up. And I don't know, it's just like a whirlwind of emotions and like trying something new for the first time, keep going with it and you get comfortable with it and you kind of look back and you're like, oh wow, that's like I've grown a lot. So like Pilates, I look back, I'm 26 classes deep and like I'm like, wow, I can like stretch my leg that way. Like I didn't know it could go that way. Or content creation, like I look back at my video from like 10 years ago and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was not comfortable in front of the camera. I mean, I'm see what you see is what you get right here. And so I think a lot of times just even the progress, because you can learn from it. You're like, okay, next time I won't do that. I'm gonna do this next time. And that's when it is like for starting something new, starting content creation, like better done is better than perfection or whatever the phrase is. It's just like the progress is over perfection because that's just you get to learn from it, you get to grow, you know what to do next time, but you realize that you've done 1% better each day because you're putting yourself out there, you're posting more, you're going to Pilates, you're doing whatever you want. So I don't know, just a little food for thought, but maybe I'll do more of these. I don't know, we'll see. It is Diary of Beccs, I could use this as a diary entry. Maybe. We'll see. But thanks for watching. Bye.